Hey guys, Chronically Spaced here with Casey, and I'm actually gonna do a prompt, but I wanted to do a quick update video. Well, it's all gonna be the same video, but I wanted to do a quick update since I haven't made a video in a couple of weeks. Right now, I've been doing some Dolly projects. Jay, aka Haido, actually got a Switch, like a Nintendo Switch, through the rewards program at her work. So I went out and bought Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I've been playing a lot of video games. But I have been doing Dolly stuff too, so I've been wanting to work on Logan's tattoos, but the weather has been absolutely terrible here. It got freakishly cold, and it was like wet and rainy and just not good for spraying sealant at all. It just sucked really bad. So I have not been able to work on Logan, but I actually think I'm gonna do a little work on him tonight because it's still kind of cold, but it's not like super cold, and it's not windy or anything, and it's actually not humid. So I think I can get away with spraying sealant, so I'm gonna work on him a little bit tonight. Other things, I've been working on a new wig for Jay's boy, Aki. And it's coming along. I kind of like didn't work on it for a little bit, so it's been a little slow, but it's coming along. I think it's gonna look a lot better, obviously a lot better than the one he had before, but I think it's gonna be good, so I'm excited to finish that. And then I'm planning to make a wig for Take, and I don't know, I might sew a shirt for Noah. I kind of want to make him just like something simple he can wear under his cardigan, because I don't really have anything, so I need to look and see what I can throw together because I'm really bad at sewing, but that's kind of like just on my radar of things I might do. And then the other thing I'm thinking about is I might redo Logan's face. Like, I feel bad that I keep like wiping these really nice Kroby doll face ups, but I don't know, I just kind of want to do something different with him, and I feel like I want to give him like just go full out emo, dark panda eyes, like heavy black eyeliner kind of thing. It's kind of weird that none of my dolls have had that, because when I was a teenager I was like a wannabe punk goth, like wore pants with chains on them, and if I wore makeup it was probably really dark eyeliner. I'm pretty sure I had a bracelet that was skulls, just that kind of thing. So I'm kind of amazed that none of my dolls have had that aesthetic before now. I think doing that with Logan would be fun. My cat's crying so much. So yeah, that's what's up right now. I'm kind of thinking I might video some of my efforts at customizing Logan. So like as I work on his tattoos and maybe his face, I will try to get some videos of it. That's what's up right now. And so now I'm gonna do a prompt. Dun, da, da, da. The prompt I'm gonna do is one I've seen a lot on YouTube recently. It's the BJD in the past tag. I think it was originally posted by AJ Dolls Down Under, but I will check on that and post a link in the description. So question number 1 is, as a kid, did you play with dolls? If yes, what doll was your pride and joy? And if no, what toy did you play with the most? So I did play with dolls some. I remember that my mom always bought me Barbies. I had tons and tons of Barbies, so many Barbies. I had like a Barbie house and like a car. But yeah, I was obsessed with Barbie as a little kid. That's really the only doll I remember liking. I didn't really like baby dolls. The only other doll I really had was an American Girl doll, and I remember that was like a big deal because we would get like the magazines in the mail, and I would always like tell my mom, oh, I want this one and I want all this stuff. Like, I think I was more obsessed with the accessories you could get, like all the little props and stuff. I still have my American Girl doll actually, but those are the only dolls I was really interested in. I played with a lot of boy toys too. Like my brother had a lot of Power Rangers toys, so I would play with those and stuff like that. Question number 2 is, do you remember the kind of games you played with your toys? And like, kind of don't really remember. I feel like for some reason Ken was always getting murdered, and then like Barbie was like, well, I guess I'm gonna make it on my own. I don't know what is up with that, but yeah, I remember Ken getting murdered a lot, and I feel like Barbie was like, well, I'm just gonna live in a house with all my friends. I don't need no Ken. Barbie was like always a successful single lady who drove a convertible. I used to like try to do their hair badly. I'm pretty sure I ruined a couple Barbies by like dumping stuff on their heads. I think one time I got in trouble because I dumped an entire bottle of perfume on a Barbie's head, so that's cool. Were there any dolls or toys that I loved before BJDs? I don't know, like I guess I wouldn't say in the same way. Also, I don't know why his arm like naturally keeps sticking out like that. Guess he's trying to pose with his cool bag. Question number 4 is, did you have a story before your dolls? And the answer to that is yes. I don't know if like I got into the hobby with the intention of shelling my characters originally. I remember that I was really interested in BJDs before I had even heard of that concept of like using a doll to like represent, I guess, your character. But yeah, I was into BJDs, but the story had been going on for a while with Haido before like I actually bought my first doll, so the story did come first. I will say that some dolls have kind of helped develop the story. Like Logan was, I actually genuinely don't remember if Logan was a character before his doll. I don't think he was. I think I bought his doll first. Logan is now a very well developed character and he started as a doll. But most of my other dolls, like Casey, his story had been around for quite some time. So yeah, I would say majority of my dolls, the story came first. At this point, I'm like, I don't really want to buy any dolls that don't have to do with the story, because I like looked at my collection and I was like, I either need to get a house or slow down on the dolls. Although I haven't bought one in forever, it just feels like I have a ton. I think I have like 8 is what I counted, so it's not that many, but it feels like a lot. Because Jay and I display our collection together, so it just looks like an army. Last question is, if there's anything I could change that I did in the past that's doll related, what would I change? I don't know that I would change anything. I mean, a part of me says get into the hobby earlier, but I mean, I didn't really have the income to do that until when I did. So that's not really a thing. Maybe I would have started ordering my dolls blank sooner and like working more on face-ups a lot sooner, because I mean Casey has always had a face-up that I've done, like that's just how it is. But I wish I'd been more willing to try that with my other dolls. I was just so scared of how they were gonna look and if they were gonna look bad and if I wasn't gonna like them. So, and I mean I have really enjoyed some of the company face-ups that I've had, but I think it would have been cool if I had started really making the dolls my own a lot sooner. Yeah, I don't know, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go because sitting on the floor is hurting my legs. I have to figure out a better lighting situation because this is like still not great lighting, but it's the best I got right now. But sitting on my floor is very painful, so we'll figure it out. I kept saying I wasn't gonna worry about lighting and stuff in videos, and I'm like, oh, I wanna make it look good. But it's still not gonna look good. Anyway, I've been rambling for long enough, so thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Do you want to come in? And my cat just hit his head